Fear of failure rarely stops people from doing dangerous things. It stops people from doing important things, starting the business, having the hard conversation, submitting the work that matters to them. That's worth sitting with, because it means this particular fear isn't protecting you from actual harm most of the time. It's protecting you from a specific kind of discomfort, the discomfort of trying and not succeeding, visibly. The Stoics had a precise way of taking this fear apart, and it starts with a distinction most people never make explicitly. Here's the core confusion behind most fear of failure. It quietly treats the outcome of an effort as something that should have been within your control, and then treats failing to control it as a personal verdict on your worth. But the outcome was never fully within your control to begin with. Effort, honesty, preparation, those are yours. The final result depends on countless variables beyond you. Other people's decisions, timing, luck, circumstances you can't see or predict. Epictetus was direct about this distinction. Judge yourself by your effort and your reasoned choices, not by outcomes that were never fully yours to command in the first place. This reframes what failure actually is, in Stoic terms. If you made the reasoned effort available to you, and the outcome still didn't land the way you hoped, that's not a personal failure in the way it feels like one. That's simply the outcome landing outside the part you controlled. Marcus Aurelius wrote about focusing entirely on the action in front of him, performed well, rather than on how that action would ultimately be received or rewarded, because the reception was never his to determine. This doesn't mean outcomes don't matter, or that you shouldn't want things to go well. It means the fear should be recalibrated to match what's actually at stake, rather than treating uncertain outcomes as referendums on your fundamental worth. Here's a practical approach built on this distinction. First, before starting something you're afraid might fail, separate explicitly what's within your control: effort, preparation, honesty, showing up, from what isn't. The final result: other people's reactions, timing, luck. Second, set your actual standard for success at the controllable layer, not the outcome layer. Did you prepare honestly? Did you show up fully? That's the standard you can actually meet or fail to meet through your own choices. Third, use a version of premeditatio malorum specifically for this fear. Picture the outcome you're afraid of clearly. Ask what would actually happen. Usually, the real consequence is smaller and more survivable than the vague dread suggests. Fourth, notice that avoiding the attempt entirely doesn't protect you from the underlying fear. It just guarantees the outcome you were afraid of, disguised as safety. Not trying and failing to succeed produce the same external result. Only one of them lets you learn anything. There's a specific Stoic reframe worth holding on to here. An outcome that doesn't go your way isn't proof you shouldn't have tried. It's simply information about a variable that was never yours to fully control to begin with. The wise person, in Stoic terms, isn't the one who never fails. It's the one who judges their own worth by effort and reasoned judgment, not by results that were only ever partially theirs to determine. Judge the effort. Release the outcome. Try anyway. I'll see you in the next one.